Well, here's your homework, at least the introduction to it. You'll be on experimental design. So a group of students wanted to know what works better, good old cow poop or regular fertilizer you buy in a store. So again, if you had to give this a title, which works better, fertilizer or cow poop? So the first thing you had to do, of course, was find a cow, find a field, and of course, find some cow poop. And this will be our soil treatment. So there's some nice fresh cow poop. And here's some store-bought fertilizer. They both have nitrates and phosphates, which make plants grow well, as you know. And what they're going to test it on is going to be corn. So they had 3 different fields to work with, field 1, 2, and 3. And in the first field 1, they used the cow manure. Second field, the fertilizer. And in field 3, they used nothing. The size of the fields were all the same, 150 square meters. The pH of the soil was slightly acidic at 6.5, so they tested that. And they gave it about 3/4 inch of rain, 1.5 centimeters a week, to make sure that they grew well. And last but not least, they also used the same number of plants. So I could ask you, which I am here, what would be the experimental variable? Remember, the experimental variable is the one variable that you're actually kind of testing. In this case, since the title of the experiment, if you will, was which works better, cow manure or commercial fertilizer, and the type of soil treatment would be the experimental variable. I could also ask you, what's the control group? And the control group is one, remember, that you compare things to which does not have the experimental variable involved. And so in this case, it would be the field that had nothing, in this case, field 3. So you want to have some point of comparison. What would be the dependent variable? Well, the dependent variable, as you know, is the thing that you collect. And in this case, you already know that your one field's getting fertilizer, one's getting cow manure, but what you're going to be collecting essentially would be something about the corn. How well did the corn grow? So you could actually measure the actual mass of how much corn you grew in each field, or you can the number of ears of corn, or how big the ears of corn are. Lots of things you could actually measure there. So that's be the dependent variable. Now here's where your homework comes in. I want you to design an experiment based on the following. So a researcher wanted to test if a new drug would help people recover faster from the symptoms of a flu. And when you think about a flu as an influenza, what separates that from a cold is that you generally have fever and chills and headaches, but it's the fever piece. So this pill theoretically makes you recover faster from these symptoms. So this researcher developed a new pill called Fluaway. Now, since you guys' reputation is amazing as coming up with perfect and wonderful experimental design, you've been hired. And you're hired now to come up with this great design. So here's the homework piece. You need to design a control experiment to determine if the new pill Fluaway actually works. So as you describe your procedure, include sample size, control group, experimental group, and dependent variable. And this assignment should be typed up and printed out. So if you didn't get it, you can hit reverse on here and you can hear it again. Good luck.